Hi kids, it's Mrs. Fravel. How are you? Good. Yeah, I'm fine too. I hope you guys are all feeling well, doing okay. Now we're about to start the first week of the hybrid model of instruction, which means that you guys will only be in my class one day this week instead of 2 or 3. So you get to do some independent work at home. I have put in Canvas 2 days worth of work. One of the days you will be in class with me and we'll do it together. The second day, you'll be on your own and you'll need to make sure that you do the assignment, okay? If you are working from home because you are quarantined or should be quarantined or just want to work from home, that's what this video is also for you. It's going to show you what to do, okay? So first of all, what you guys need to do is make sure you're logging into Canvas and that you know where to go. So here's where you go. You ready? Okay, so first, we always go to the module. We never go to the to-do list. Don't do that, okay? Go to the module and click on it. Now we're going to scroll down to the Unit 1 Study of Life. That's where we are this week. Last week, we did all of this stuff. If you have been working from home, you should have already watched this video and it goes through how to read the module and get done what you need to do. If you still don't understand after I've gone through this video as well, please email me. And on Friday or after school, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, I can meet with you online on a Google Meet and we will go through what you're confused about. But you have to watch this video first. Twice. If you don't understand it after the first time, watch it again, okay? Okay, it's not that bad. So last week we started talking about what living things are and what biologists do. And those two things gave you some evidence and background information to answer your, or to build your CER for this unit, okay? That was this. You should already have started formulating a claim to answer the question, how do living things get where they are, and how do biologists know what they are and that they are even there? There's more specific wording. I'll show you that in a minute. You should have that in your notes, okay? This slide presentation has all of the phenomena video in it. So if you have no idea what the phenomenon is or what the claim is, go through this presentation. Okay. So what I would like you to do for this week, and I'm talking about Tuesday, September 15th and Thursday, September 17th. Those are the 2 days that we have biology class this week. One day you will be with me. If you are A1, I will see you tomorrow. If you are A2, I will see you Thursday. And we are going to do the following things. First, we're going to take a quiz on lesson 1. So make sure you did your vocabulary assignment, and you did your characteristics of life assignment, and you did your what do biologists do assignment, because those are all going to support you on your quiz. Then, when we're done with the quiz, we're going to answer these starter questions. So if you're working from home, take this quiz, and then come back to the module, and you're going to click on, what do you know about science? You're going to answer these questions here, okay? You're going to type a response in the reply bar. Don't type in the search bar. It's really confusing. I don't know why that's there. But type here in the reply bar, hit reply, okay? That'll post your answer. Then what you will do is you will come down to next. We're going to do this Nearpod in class together. If you're in class with me, we will do it on Tuesday if you are A1. We will do it on Thursday if you are A2. If you are working from home, I will set this so that you can do it at a student pace, and you can go through it on your own, answer the questions. Make sure you put your name on, and it's the name that shows up on your Skyward, so that I can go in and give you a score for doing it. If I don't see you on the list of people that have done my Nearpod, you'll get a 0 for the assignment. So go through this Nearpod. It's easy. You just type your name, and then you start clicking next and do all the things that it tells you to do. Read all of the stuff. Read all of the things. Always. Every time. Okay? Okay. And then once you finish doing the Nearpod, which we'll do in class if you're in class. Hit next. This is the next discussion board so that you can think about what we just talked about and what you just read about in the Nearpod. What does it mean to be scientifically literate, and what are the ethics of science? Okay, be thoughtful, answer incomplete sentences, show me how smart you are. I know you are, so show me. Okay, and then once you've done that discussion, you're going to click next. Here's another discussion board. Okay, and then think back to when we talked about science last week, when you guys did the heart rate lab, and we talked about how science is built and how science, how inquiry is done. Tell me how scientists do science. The end. Again, complete sentences, be thoughtful. And then you'll take another quiz. Now these quizzes are kind of tricky in terms of like getting out of them. So you'll take the quiz. You'll hit begin, you'll take the quiz, and then when you're done and submitted, you have to come up here to return, and that will take you back to the module. Okay, there's no next button after a quiz. So you'll come back down to this week, which is Thursday, September 15th, or Tuesday, September 15th, and Thursday, September 17th. Okay, and there was the quiz you just took and returned from. Then here is one more thing for you to do. And then you'll hit the exit ticket. This is to get you thinking on Tuesday about what we're going to talk about Thursday, okay? I mentioned and hammered a little hard on peer review for science, and the Nearpod touches on peer review as well. Tell me, what do you infer about peer review? What does it do for a scientist to get validation from their peers? Just answer that question, okay? Tell me why scientists use peer review, and then click next. And then you're going to wrap up the unit. So this technically would be for Thursday. If you are A1, this is what you will do at home on Thursday. If you are A2, you will be in class on Thursday. We will work on this a little bit in class on Thursday. You will also work on it on Friday. Okay, so this is the test score for this unit, for Unit 1. We're done with Unit 1. This is your test. It's to submit your finalized CER. So remember, back last week, you started your claim based on us watching the videos about bugs in your home. What do biologists do? What is the science of life? What do all of that, okay? So you're going to use the evidence that you gathered last week and then today in the Nearpod, or in the Nearpod that I was just talking about. You're going to use that evidence, and you should have written down a lot of evidence. I gave you a lot of evidence last week and in the Nearpod. Remember, you have to state your evidence, all of it, okay? And then you're going to do your reasoning part. And remember, I talked about reasoning and how you build that. I talked about it in class. There's also in the module on how to do a CER. It's a few modules above the module we're in right now that will show you good and bad examples of how to build a CER. So make sure you go back and look at that, okay? But for this CER, what you need to do is you are going to answer the question, living things are found everywhere, including where we don't suspect or want them to be. How do they get there? And how do scientists figure out what they are? Now, though that statement might not seem to have anything to do with what we talked about, because we talked about the characteristics of living things. How do living things, what are the characteristics that might allow living things like, I don't know, insects in your home? How do those characteristics tie into an insect getting in your home? How would they do that? And how does that tie into the characteristics of living things? Okay? And then also, how do scientists figure out what insects are in our home? How do biologists, and by the way, the field of biology that studies insects is specifically called entomology. How do they figure out what bugs are there? Okay, so you're going to tie together the characteristics of living things and apply them to the living things in your home. And you're going to tie in how do the scientists figure out what they are and why they're there using, that's right, the scientific method. So this is your first big CER. We did the COVID one and you guys did a great job. And remember, I made suggestions for you. So if you have questions, please do not hesitate to reach out to me, okay? Go back. This is just like any other test where you need to go back and review and study. Yeah. Even though it's not a multiple choice test, you need to go look at all of the assignments that you've done, look at the vocabulary, look at the characteristics of living things, look at how scientific inquiry works, and tie those together to answer this question. I believe in you. You can do it, okay? So you should have this as a Google Doc already filed. It was in this assignment. You should already have it started. You should have your first claim written, and then you should have been rewriting it and gathering evidence last week. But here it is. You should be able to find it. And then what you're going to do is you're going to come up here and you're going to click Submit Assignment. You're going to go over, work on your CER, get it all written, tie those beautiful claims and wonderful evidence together in a reasoning, restate both the claim, restate your evidence. Don't skimp on words. This is words, guys. You got to write for science. Or you can put in images, but they have to make sense and you have to be able to explain them to me, okay? Okay, so when you are ready to submit it, what you're going to do is you are going to go to your Google Drive and you're going to go to your CER, okay? You should have this filled in with your claim, all of your evidence, and then your reasoning, restate the claim, restate the evidence that supports it, okay? Then when you're ready to submit it, you need to click Share. Do not share it with me. Don't type my name in there anywhere. Here's what you do. You come down here to Get Link. You're going to make sure this says Canyons School District. Sometimes it says Restricted. If it says Restricted, you need to change it to Canyons School District. And then you're going to hit Copy Link. It's going to tell you that it's copied. You're going to come back to your assignment, okay? And where it says website URL, that is where you paste the copied shareable link from your Google Doc for your CER. And then you're going to hit Submit Assignment. Again, you didn't need to share it with me personally. Oh, look, confetti. You don't need to share it with me personally. Just get a shareable link and submit that. Okay, and again, you can resubmit it if you decide you need to add something or you didn't like it. You can do it again. You can edit it. It's okay. You can redo it. Okay. Okay. Above all, don't panic. This is all fine. We're fine. We are all going to just go with the flow and we'll figure this out. The last thing I want you to do is panic. Okay. Just talk to me, but be warned. If I don't think you've read through all of the instructions and I don't think you've watched this video, I'm going to tell you to go read the instructions, follow the module, and watch my videos. Okay? Okay. If you need a Google Meet, email me. We can talk face-to-face on the computer. Okay? I will see A1 students on Tuesday, September 15th. I will see A2 students on Thursday, September 17th. Did I get those right dates? What's today? Yep, Tuesday the 15th for A1, Thursday the 17th for A2. Have a great day. Do all of the things. If you're working online, if you're home quarantined, and if you're sick, I hope you're okay. Okay? We'll all be okay. All right, I will talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.